Good morning. How can I help you? Another visitor? So soon? It is quite nice to see you people so proactive. Please, come in, darling. I'm well aware of what you're here for. Don't worry. We can talk some more inside. Can't we, dear? I insist. You look quite tense. I hope this job isn't treating you too harshly. You'd think your agency would at least try to switch up methods. Send you here better equipped. Oh, an independent detective. That's new. Very exciting. I know exactly what we can do, actually. Come, I'll answer all your questions to the best of my ability. Worry? Why should I? I try not to think too much about things I can't change. For one, I can't change you being here. You have found my little secret abode. I can do one thing, though, and that is try to change your mind. See, I can convince you of my innocence. Even if I must admit, yeah, I'll be just fine. I like engaging with busy minds. They're the most fun in my experience. And the easiest to soothe. No offense to you, my darling, but I think you'll be quite easy to deal with. A few gentle words, an ushered trigger or two, and you would forget you were even here, just like everyone else has. You're being very careful, I can tell. It doesn't have to be this way. Why don't you join me for an informal chat instead? People have this mystified view of what it means to manipulate people, bend their wills. I'll get you some tea or coffee and we can have a talk about any burning questions you have. Yes? Just make yourself at home. Here you go. This is much nicer, isn't it? Straight to the point, aren't you, dear? You're not the first one to come at me with that type of question, and I'm sure he won't be the last. The idea that hypnosis can't make you do anything you don't want to. It's quite cute, actually. I mean, it works in my favor. After all, there would be no reason to try to arrest me if that were the case, would it? Everyone who comes to me loves the idea of having their mind melded, being without a care in the world. And maybe there are equally as many people who just don't know that they want it until they try it. But we slip in all sorts of unintentional trances all the time. When we're reading a fascinating book or driving along the highway, it's easy to get lost. If these simple things can disarm our attention without us noticing, what's to say that another person can't? You look like you're struggling. Hold on, let me help you. It's a bit hard to navigate all these pillows, I know. I like making my surroundings as comfortable as possible. Nah, sometimes I go a bit overboard. Oh, it's alright. At least they're soft, aren't they? So soft. It's hard not to notice how they feel all around you. It's similar to what I was saying, in a way. You get invested in something, and before you notice, you sink into it. Stop paying attention to everything else. And it can feel so pleasant. Is this pleasant? I like to think that it is. Feeling it wrap all around you as you sink into a nice, warm, comfortable sofa full of pillows. You don't have to worry about anything else except focusing on the here and now. Not giving it much conscious thought, because we don't always have to analyze things too deeply, right? We can just let go, relax, and give in. And it's okay if we don't notice everything. The important thing is that we're enjoying the moment, letting it wash all over you, starting all the way at the top. Huh? Stop what? Oh, me trying to hypnotize you? Just now? I was just trying to make small talk. Maybe you're just really susceptible to my words and my voice. You must be so tired too. You should be careful before you slip into a deeper trance of your own accord. Even if, in my opinion, you just look like you might use the rest. Besides, I am offended you might think I would have you focus on pillows of all things. If anything, I really don't need a complex tool to put someone into a trance. If I was feeling brave, I would have you just focus on the sound of my voice. Have you look deeper into my eyes. I always found eyes so intriguing. They work wonders as fixation points. It must be because they're so intimate, so vulnerable. You communicate so much with just a glance. If you stare, you just open yourself up to someone else. Falling into their eyes as you stare. It's one of my favorite things to do. But you are not giving me much eye contact, are you, sweetheart? That's okay. It's a difficult balance, like a delicate dance. Once you become aware of these little things, it becomes all the more difficult. Like how much you're blinking. It's hard to stop noticing once you do. And it's hard to stop wondering if you're looking too much or too little. I don't like this sort of overthinking either. Thankfully, you don't really have to worry about this with hypnosis. In fact, staring is the whole point. Sometimes, there is nothing that matters except staring and listening. Here, I'll show you. Eyes up at me. I'd like for you to try that, just for a bit. See how it feels as you stare, and give me your full attention until everything else fades away. It might feel better that you made it out to be in your head, and find that you don't need to look away. You might not even want to, in fact. It's so easy to stay here like this and look into my eyes. You just need to stare and let go. Let me do all the talking. There's no need to talk, dear. Just stare and listen. It gets easy, I promise. And you'll find it so natural, so soothing, until all you want to do, all you can do, until you can't look away from me. But that's not so bad, is it? It's so easy, in fact. You just have to listen to my voice, look into my eyes. You can trust them. You can trust me. All I want to do is make you feel relaxed. So go ahead and relax. Focus on how relaxed you feel. Each blink relaxing you more and more. Finding it so easy to blink as your eyelids get heavier and heavier. There we go. You can just let each blink be slower and slower. Still looking deeply into my eyes, letting them work their magic, letting them make you feel relaxed, giving in to all the tiredness from your day. It's okay to be tired, drowsy, sleepy, getting so sleepy. Your eyelids, they're very heavy. You can hardly keep them open. With each blink, it becomes harder and harder to open them again. Easier and easier to let your mind drift away. Give up your mind to me and go to sleep. It's okay, pet. I know you're struggling to stay awake. You want to tear your gaze away from me, stand up and walk away. But resisting only makes you so much more tired for me. Your mind is being filled with the need to sleep, and soon it will overwhelm you. You will be helpless to obey, helpless to go to sleep. Keep looking into my eyes as you feel your thoughts slowing down. Yes, just like that. You're losing all the desire to fight, only wanting to sleep under my control. No thoughts, no will, only sleep. Sleep. Three, feeling things come back into focus as you emerge from the still, placid bliss of a trance. 4, forgetting to remember, remembering to forget. knowing that it's okay for your memories to be locked away. Your subconscious remembers, and your subconscious keeps you safe. And 5, wide awake for me. Welcome back, pet. Easy there. Try not to move too suddenly, alright? That's right. You still look so tired, you might fall. There we go. Just settle back onto the couch for me. Right there. Just look at me. You want nothing more than to just rest between the soft pillows. So, you'll stay here, alright? That's my good pet. Here, come closer. You're so good for me. Let me gently ruffle your hair. You don't want me to. Oh, I might take that personally, you know. I see you still have some fight in you. Maybe I wasn't thorough enough. You have such nice eyes, even when they look at me like that, through slow, wary blinks. You're too relaxed to fight, yet awake enough not to trust me. What's wrong? Afraid I might be putting you under my control? Oh, darling, do I have bad news for you? No, don't panic now. Everything is okay. Just relax. Yes, that's it. Well done. It's easy, isn't it? I tell you to relax, and you relax for me. With a snap of my fingers and a few gentle words, you will do anything I say. It's okay, darling. You'll be just fine. I always treat my pets nicely and give them everything they need. Under me, you won't need to worry about anything at all. No stress. No deadlines. No nothing. I promise. All you have to do is listen to my voice and do as I say. Everything will be alright. That's right, yeah. It feels so easy, doesn't it? Say it after me. You will listen to my voice, and you'll do as I say. Good, pet. You will follow my commands. You will listen to my voice and do as I say. And say it again. You will listen to my voice and do as I say. And as you say it, you feel that you believe it more and more. You want to obey. You want to. That's right. Listen to my voice and do as I say. And again, sinking deeper and deeper. Such a good pet. Completely unable to resist me. No one can resist me. Not even you. You will helplessly fall into a deep, hypnotic sleep whenever I tell you to. And you will love it. Now, you will let me pet your head. Aren't you just so sweet? Let me take care of you and just relax. You're an obedient pet under your new master's care. And that's much better, isn't it? So calm for me as you melt under my touch. So sleepy. All of that earlier tension is gone now. You're not used to relaxing like this, are you, dear? I can tell. As a detective, you must always be on the edge, waiting for the next big disaster to happen. Oh, you sweet thing. It must be tiring. You carry so much, far more than you should have to. No wonder you are so on edge. Normally, I'd just let you leave and tell you not to come back, but I might keep you. Oh, shh. Now, my pet, there's nothing you need to worry about anymore. I will make sure you are safe here. So, go back to sleep. Everything is okay. You feel safe with me. Being here with me and letting me whisper into your ear. That's a good pet. Sleep for me now. Sleep. That brings us to the end of the audio. If you drifted off or are feeling a little fuzzy, I would like you to come back to full awareness on the count of 3, leaving all and any suggestions you might have picked up far behind. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed listening.